one of that building, the Richard Alvarez, they were living when he found Machu Picchu. And the Machu Picchu, it was completely covered by dense vegetation group, yeah, whole city. So that's the thing. Hiram Bingham, when he founded that city, he was not happy with Machu Picchu. Why? Because it's not a place that he was. Okay, so now is the upper urban sector of Machu Picchu, very close to the watchtower house, Picchu Mountain. So means the name of the city of Machu Picchu comes from that mountain. Imagine, before the local families they were living, many cartographers they already knew about the mountain since 1874. The last part of the Inca Trail, still people going up, people coming back. So people who stay 1 day, 2 days in the village town, so the second days they hike in these optional hiking tours until the gate. Do you see the sun gate? It's like a V shape and a mountain. So means if you go to the Inca Trail, the first view that you see Machu Picchu is from the sun gate. Look upstairs, there are many groups, I think, they are planning to hike in that Machu Picchu mountain. So yes, people who have a ticket, we are like 1,000 lower meter than Cusco. So Cusco is like 11,000 feet, Machu Picchu is 8,000 feet. So Machu Picchu is not the Andes, Machu Picchu is the beginning of the jungle of the Amazon. The river that we saw this morning goes around this Machu Picchu mountain, after goes into the Amazon River. So the Amazon River also started in Peru, just change different names in different places. So the thing is, how many people they were living here in Inca's time. There are like between 500 800 people. According to the new anthropologist, according to the National Geographic, they were living about 500 800 people. But the question is, how many people they took to build Machu Picchu? Many thousands of people. So different groups and different generations. So means building and living is very different. In which year the city started to build? In the middle of the 15th century, 1440s, 1450s, and was unfinished. Because there are some of those evidence that belong today we're going to see. So look like a stone quarry. That is not a stone quarry, it's part of the stone quarry that Incas they didn't finish the work. So what happened, the people they were living here, if the Spanish people never been here, never found Machu Picchu, it was abandoned. Before 1572 was the last war, Incas and Spaniards in Vilcabamba, in another city. So probably the people they were living here, they left the city to another place to help another Incas to fight the Spanish peoples. After those people, they never back anymore because the Spanish people they killed. So that's the thing, Machu Picchu, it was abandoned. So I was talking in the beginning, when he founded Machu Picchu, it was completely covered by dense vegetation. It was not like that one. Machu Picchu, it was maybe like a down below covered by jungle. So that's the thing, the main gate of the city, which is the end of the Inca Trail, Cusco, Machu Picchu. So nowadays there are new entrance down below, but before in Inca's time the only trail. So when we pass the gate, we are into the urban sector. Until there, we are in agricultural terraces. We did the Inca Trail group. Congratulations. We did the Inca Trail. In the both sides of the gate, there are like two arcs, like stone rings. There is another sticking out in the top, which is also another stone ring. So means the main gate of the city before has like a wooden door, like a horizontal and vertical to keep the wild animals. So those people, they take the door with the natural vines, llama skin, alpaca skin. So what kind of wild animals still we have nowadays in Machu Picchu? Like a fox. Foxes still come to eat the baby llamas. So people who work in the Ministry of Culture, the rangers, they keep the baby llamas in some of the houses during the night. You don't know the fox they eat. Huh? So we saw this morning, you know, the llamas. The llamas are working nowadays. So there are more than 20 llamas. So the llama you look in front of you sinking a little bit. So that represents, you know, the temple of the god of the Incas of Viracocha temple. So this temple is sinking a little bit. Nobody knows perfectly. The Incas also before have some mistakes. So it's like a natural fault line, like a geological line. So that's the thing, you know, the temple is sinking like that one.
Temple of the Three.
Temple of the Three Windows, yeah? I already explained before.
Yeah, I might have missed.
Machu Picchu means the old mountain.
That's Machu Picchu
Right now
mountain.
there are people in the top. You can see they are using like a white t-shirts. It was called the sacred rock. So if you see the rock on the mountain, it's the same shape of the rock that mountain.
Oh, yeah.
So the same profile. So it's not coincident. The Incas, you know, they carved this rock to represent that mountain group.
Ah.
So the coincidence maybe this rock looked like it.